Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. I thought I would sit down and do another video for you guys and gals. Let me get a sip of my water first. My beautiful radio voice going, and let's talk about this. I feel like this is something that needs to be said because I've noticed this is a massive trend with this crazy, insane carnivore diet thing. That a very large number of the people involved are associating it somehow with masculinity, with manhood, with being an alpha male. And the reality is, look guys, eating a stupid ideological diet that is anti-science and that's going to kill you young does not make you an alpha male. Like the entire idea is ridiculous. And I mean, let's be realistic here. If your position is that your masculinity is that fragile that you feel like you have to eat a certain food to prove your virility, right? Not just have big thick ass forearms like that. Right? You have to eat a certain food to prove you're really, you got to eat red meat and say no to vegetables to show you're a man, then you're probably not a man, dude. Okay? Let's just call it like it is. If you feel that you have to eat this way and avoid vegetables and live on red meat and butter to show that you are a man, then you probably are not much of one. Stop it. It's LARPing, it's nonsense, it's BS. And the reality is a lot of it's based upon memes about the soy thing, and we've already covered. If you guys look at the data and research, soy doesn't even lower testosterone, doesn't produce estrogenic effects in men, and it's actually protective against the diseases that kill us. What kills us? Like what are the things that kill men? Dude, heart attack. Heart attack, that is what kills us. That is what is killing us. That's what killed my grandfathers. Dads had multiple heart attacks. Right? Heart attacks. So you're going to eat in a way that promotes heart attacks. Like you want to die to prove that you're a man. It's ridiculous. And this is coming out of the whole red-pilled manosphere thing, which in my opinion, it is, again, a ridiculous movement. And I want to be clear, for those of you who may not want to hear me say this, you're chiming in, you may fall into that category. Bro, that whole movement is compensation. It's compensation, all right? Even the people putting out material in that movement, they're not good men. These aren't men who are doing anything valuable or noble or have noble ideals. Okay? They're usually kind of terrible people who really want to promote terrible things. Right? And they're really just a bunch of immature, overgrown boys. And these are the same people that are telling you, oh, we do this carnivore diet to be masculine. But it doesn't make you masculine. It's not even going to increase your testosterone. And if you're that worried about your testosterone, if your testosterone is low, get a more balanced diet. Make sure there's no deficiencies in your diet. Get leaner, lift some weights, get a little sunshine, okay? And if that doesn't fix it, then you have clinically low testosterone. Go talk to your doctor. Like you don't need a diet that's going to give you disease and heart attacks to get your testosterone sorted. This is a medical issue. Okay. But you look at who's promoting this, and that's why it appeals to some of these circles, because these are overgrown boys who are trying to tell other guys who are struggling to figure out how to be a man for whatever reason in this generation. I get it. They're struggling with it. They're trying to tell them how to be one. So then they're giving them a diet based upon, again, kind of false ideas. Well, this is how your grandfathers ate. Your grandfathers all died of heart attacks, but it's not how they ate. Okay? My grandpa on the farm didn't live on just red meat. Right? My other grandfather worked in the hydrogen and natural gas industry. He didn't live on a diet of just red meat. Still ate other stuff. Problem is, his lifestyle gave him his first heart attack when he was young, to have a triple bypass, because he did other stuff. He smoked cigars. Okay? Smoked cigars. He still ate too much bad stuff. He had health problems really early from it. Right? That's what they're promoting, and it appeals to a lot of them because it falls back to being a little boy. Because if you look at what a lot of these people promote, they're just little boys. They're saying stuff like, real man does whatever he wants. No, a little boy does whatever he wants. A real man has duties. A real man has responsibilities. A real man has responsibilities to those around him. He has responsibilities to his community. He has a code. It has nothing to do with doing whatever he wants. That's what little boys do. They're teaching you the ideology of how to stay a little boy. A little boy who wants to pretend that he's grown up. It's exactly what it is. And it's nonsense. And this whole diet is the same thing. They're like, oh, you little kid, you didn't like to eat vegetables, did you? Like, hell no, vegetables are icky. They were gross. Don't make me eat the vegetables. No. So now, I'm a man, I don't eat vegetables. Eat red meat, butter. Eat a stick of butter. Put butter on everything. Like a little kid would bite into a stick of butter. This is a diet for 4-year-olds. All right? This is a diet for 4-year-olds. No, give me a stick of butter. Eat the butter. Kids will eat a stick of butter. They'll eat weird stuff like that, all right? They don't want to eat the icky vegetables because it tastes bitter. These are overgrown children promoting a diet based upon being an overgrown child with an ideology for overgrown children. This fad has to go. This fad is stunting your growth, harming your health, and it has people promoting nonsense. They're in my comments every day. People are like, Jason, why do you harp on this? Because they won't go away. These clowns, I can't even make a video discussing the value of vegetables, which is overwhelmingly, universally scientifically supported, without these clowns coming into my comments. Vegetables are bad for you. Vegetables kill people. Okay, you sound like a 4-year-old. Okay, you don't want to eat the icky vegetables. Well, maybe your daddy needs to slap your little hand and tell you you're going to eat the vegetables and you're not leaving the table till you eat them. Sounds like maybe you actually need an adult to tell you what's good for you, as you didn't get the message properly as a child. That's what it sounds like. And again, this whole movement, and I hate to talk about stuff outside of fitness, but it has jumped into the fitness world. There's a big overlap and it's meshing in. Okay, and we need to be clear. None of this silly red pill manosphere stuff has anything to do with being an actual man. It has nothing to do with it at all. It is telling you how to behave like a child, how to be an overgrown child. Not how to have duties and responsibilities. And part of your responsibilities is taking care of your health and eating your vegetables, eating your spinach like Popeye. Right? Lean protein, fruits, vegetables, nuts, grains, legumes. That's what we should be eating. Take care of your health. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.